Okay, yes, sir. We live, baby. Yeah, the moment we all been waiting for. I say, you know who it is. It's yours truly. It's Brandon Boxer. Say, did you miss me? Come on, man. Let's go. Let's kick this thing on something like this. Come on. Did you miss me? Come on. Fall back. No job, no gossip. From Bernie the Boxer. You gotta eat, sleep, breathe this to understand. If you ain't there, you ain't a genuine boxing fan. Get your news from us. Not these fools popping off about who can be who. What in the sport, never felt the pain from the rain, brawls in the walls, local accolades, even though what they want is wrong. Listen, y'all, all your favorite fighters' belts coming off, and they coming on with us. Just agree to log on. No job, no gossip. From Bernie the Boxer. It's Bernie the Boxer. Yeah, yeah. To the Bernie the Boxer podcast show. Yeah. Okay. That's how you kick that thing off. That's how you start the show. You know who it is. You know what it is. It's yours truly. It's Bernie the Boxer. I say, did you miss me? Yeah, man. What it is Labor Day, man. And as I say, what is Labor Day? Huh? We supposed to take off or something. We supposed to be vacation or something. We supposed to be all the labor you put in. You supposed to be resting. But what we doing? We still working. Can't sit down. Can't stop. Won't stop. You understand? Okay, so like I say, who it is, you know what it is. Yours truly is Bernie the Boxer, man. We're gonna talk some boxing. It's been a minute, and what I say, it's been a lot been said, huh? And it's a lot to talk about. So, like I say, if you read in the comments already, I ain't taking no comments about Bo. I just learned that news this morning, so we wishing him the best and everything, and hoping to get him home soon. And that's all I got to say about that. Okay, so who I got in the house, man? I got Chris White, I got JD Blanca. You understand? I know what y'all doing. It is the holiday. I don't know. You're watching football. You're doing this. You're doing that. I can't tell. I don't know. We went up yesterday. We had an excellent. My family got together yesterday. We had an excellent time. It was a spur of the moment type thing, and man, everybody showed up and showed out. So it was a blessing to be with the family. My nephew and my son came home from college, and we had a good time. And so it was a blessing spending time with the family. And I've just been chilling, you understand? Chilling, going back to work. And these last couple of days, I just been kind of in the bed, just kind of lounging around the house and everything. And I ain't been doing no shows, I ain't been talking no boxing. Been watching it though, been keeping up with it for sure. But just been staying out the way for a little bit. And we had a lot of things going on. A lot of things that happened. In light of all the victory, as you see, we had the great victory and all those things going on. But it's always seemed how, at least like I say, from my perspective, it's a great win for us. And I'm riding a high mountain right now and feeling so good. But then I got family troubles and they not doing so good. I got the elderly not doing so good. You got close people passing away and different things like that. So it kind of casts a shadow on your joy, But we're gonna work through it. But anyway, like I say, so I've been taking a little break, just trying to get my head around things and everything. So what else better therapy but to talk about boxing? Okay, so let's talk about boxing now. All right, appreciate everybody in the chat. I got some new guys in here. I got Mr. Warren in here. All right. So listen, I was like I say, I've been sitting back watching everything, and the one thing that come to my mind, I got some notes here. We're gonna talk about the Usyk blow thing first. And then we're gonna go on the Charlo, Spence, Crawford rematch, Eubank win, You understand? But like I say, the Usyk the low blow. I didn't understand the controversy for real. I really didn't understand the controversy. The man hit him on the white part on the trunks. It was solid on the trunks. The punch didn't land nowhere near on the belt line. I mean, on his waist, on his body, so to speak. Like he said, it didn't even hit his body at all. It hit all trunks. It was illegal. It was a good shot. He was trying hard, and it would have, if it could have worked, but it didn't work. He hit him low. Everybody making a big deal about it going on, and what I really feel. I felt this too, though, and like I say, if we can't stick it together, nothing. All the black folks, all the fellas, everybody was just saying it was a good shot. It was legal. It was legal. It was legal. And I know because they just wanted us to win. But listen, like I try to tell them, sports transcends race, and boxing ain't no different. So, like I say, Usyk is a bad boy. I love Usyk. I think he's a heck of a guy, a true class fighter, and he pulled through. The man got hit low, and that's what happened. He came back and stopped that guy, Du Bois. And Du Bois, he said to me, then he said he lost hope after that. He lost steam. That's his fault. He should have gained steam. Okay, it was a low blow, but you heard him. He should have gained steam. So that don't say nothing about him. He was hoping for a wing and a prayer, and it almost came true just for a second. But like I say, he hit him low, and that's what happened. So I don't understand the controversy. I don't understand why we got to go over and over about something that we know ain't true. Man, it was clear. It was clear as day. You understand? Okay, so that's all I got to say about that. We got the Spence Charlo fight coming up at the end of the month. That stuff came quick. Oh, it's rolling on so fast. It's rolling on so fast. It's rolling on so fast. We got that fight coming up, and again, it's a hell of a fight. Good fight. Can't complain about that fight. It's a great fight. Like I say, Charlo deserved everything he had coming. Put the work in. Did everything that he to become undisputed champion. And again, like I say, these guys trimming down, losing 30 pounds, 25 pounds to make their weight. So fighting at a comfortable weight for these guys. They real. Charlo started pro at 18, with no fanfare, came up the hard way. And, so he earned everything he got. And like I say, he in this stage of his career to where, things kind of happen a little quick for him, even though he started from the bottom. And he's in a great position, so shout out to him for taking the fight. It was a no-brainer for me. Like I say, those guys that he earned his stripes were tough guys, but not real popular guys. But they were tough guys. Everybody know they were solid guys, and he deserves his credit for being undisputed. And like I say, right now, it's a cash grab. It's a history grab. It's a legacy fight. Why not take the fight? Canelo ain't got nothing else to do. Like I say, he in the same situation. Been around since he was 15, conquered everything, been everywhere, showed every skill in the book. You understand? And here it is, in the twilight of his career. Why not? You know what I'm saying? Another black fighter that he fighting. Canelo, you know what I'm saying? Another black fighter that he fighting. He don't duck no wreck ever since Austin Trout. Canelo is the guy, and I got to take my hat off to him. So it's a super fight. Can't wait to see, especially because you got Bud trying to see what's happening with the kid. As you know, like I said, if it ain't about the money, don't be blowing me up, If it ain't about the money, come on now. Like I say, so anyway, here it is, you dig? So we trying to get that money, man. Trying to get that money, man. We did everything. We got all the belts. You know what I'm saying? We did how many Ring magazines? We got 3 of them. We got Fighter of the Year. Ben did that long time ago. Fighter of the Year did all that. Ring magazine, Ben did that. Now we just did it again. You know what I'm saying? They had them up from tip top for everything they count. You know what I mean? So what else is to do but get the money? Like I say, get the money if it ain't about the money. All right, so that's where we at. So like I say, this is going to be a hell of a fight this end of this month with Canelo and Charlo. And like you say, Bud said, I'm going up, fight this guy at 68, which, like I say, Canelo, then he said, okay, right. Which Canelo, like I say, if I was Canelo, no, why would I do that? A multi-talented guy like that, a killer like that, why would I give him any advantage? No, exactly. So, again, being the cash cow, being everything that he makes no sense. Bud, you want the smoke, you got to come up here and get it. Bud said, hell yeah, I'm coming to get it. So hopefully he beat Charlo. And you know what I'm saying, it'd be a spectacular fight because he coming off a spectacular win because Charlo, again, ain't no punk. And you know what I'm saying, Spence ain't no joke. And at the same time, coming off 2 spectacular wins. And the 2 biggest names in boxing, the 2 biggest names, like Bud said. Listen, now, Charlo Canelo is a good fight. but it ain't like Crawford Canelo. You understand? And that's true. It's just true how it is. It's just true how it is. It's true how it is. All right. So like I say, then what else we had? We had Spence. Of course, he gonna take the rematch. Duh. I don't know what y'all was thinking. Duh, he gonna take the rematch. I was talking to my partner. Shout out to my boy Shadow. He says, Bernie, what you know what I mean? You said it right there. You know, the people that said he shouldn't take the fight, they never had their ass whooped before. You must never had an ass whooping, and we get ass whoopings all the time in life, And like I say, even though he was outclassed, he was outgunned, but he's a fighter. This ain't the first time he lost. You understand? And I'm sure he had plenty of bad days in the gym. Going up, different things. Things don't go your way all the time. Like I say, so why just turn back just because you lost one? This is where the true fight begin. You understand? This is where the true fight begin. For some, such as a Crawford, who's a tactician and hate to lose, who over prepares, if I could say, it'll be more hard for him to go through that. You understand? Just like a Mayweather, an Ali, a prime Ali. These type of guys, that was firm on what they was doing and serious about their game. So it'd be hard for those guys to get beat at that time, But like I say, Spence, just like all the great guys, great champions, everybody, enjoying the trappings of success and fame. And he looked good in all them fights. He never let it hinder him in the ring. Like I say, all his fights he looked pretty good, except for with Bud. And the things that happen out there, plenty of personal things happen in everybody's life. So, with that being said, so I think, of course, he's going to take the fight. Of course, he's going to take the fight. He's a champion, I was just watching the fight again, the highlights. It was like an edited version. But again, you could see him fighting. You could see him throwing the double hook. You could see him landing a couple shots. Like I say, go back to the drawing board, correct those things. Now, maybe those things might be a little bit tighter. And again, real boxing fans, knowledgeable people fighting. Like I say, of course, you don't think it's going to be a rematch because Bud 2 steps ahead of him already. He already seen the hook, this coming. He already know it coming. I watched him. He caught the double hook to the body, to the head on him. Bud just, like I say, so, the kid kind of, up there with that IQ over there. So, what I'm saying? It don't really seem like a rematch. But the thing was Spence going to take the rematch and definitely going to take the rematch. What? Can't sleep at night. Can't sleep at night. Glory, hallelujah. Can't sleep at night. What? I'm going back. Now that's a mark of a great fighter. That's how a great fighter think. You understand? Joe Louis, when he got beat by Walcott, man, he got out the ring before they said the fight. Said he got whooped so bad he didn't even wait on the results. Said, I lost the fight. They give him the fight. He said, well, we got to do it again. We got to do it again. You understand? Listen, that man beat the tarnation out of me. They didn't give him the decision, but everybody know he won, so I got to fight him again. So, hats off to Spence for taking the fight again. Like I say, he's a good fighter. And like I say, he's an iron will fighter. Definitely going to take the fight. All right. So on other news, more up-to-date news, like I said, the team, we came back home with the victory. Shout out to Team Crawford. You feel me? Went over there in England. Turned that kid around, had a spectacular victory, dominant victory from round one. You understand? Oh boy, didn't have nothing coming out the gate at all. And Eubank looked good. I never watched him myself personal. I know who his father was. I know his father was a world champion and had some classic fights. And but really not in my realm. But like I say, coming from good stock, and he delivered. Coming from like you say, the 7 months was a terrible 7 months. He was the heavy favorite going in, and he lost the fight, and it was a down time for him. But he came through with flying colors, looked so good, boxed him every round. Of course, he got the best team in the world with him, and that's a recipe for success. So shout out to Eubanks, what I'm saying? Shout out to Team Crawford, what y'all did. You know what I mean? Cool, boy, we the best in the world. Come on now, huh? Shout out to Ashley, huh? Al the herbalist, come on. Check the chat. Go ahead. All right. So, like I say, what's next for Eubank? I think he was mentioning Brooke, Ben, or Triple G. Well, if I was you, Bang, of course, man, we going for the championship. He's a veteran fighter, 33, 34 fights, 3 losses. He didn't beat former world champions. He didn't beat contenders. He didn't beat, ex-champions. And it's his time to fight for the world title. He had a minor title himself, an interim title. And this is where it's at right now. Like I say, all about the money. You understand at this point in career. So I think the market be Triple G. I think Triple G is a unified champion. He's on his way out, but he has a name, ain't fought in a while. And, maybe youth can prevail and his boxing skills can prevail and become a unified titleist against a guy named Stouts just refused to retire and just a little over the hill. So that's where I'll be looking for. If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense, huh? Get the championship, huh? Get the championship, son. All right. Who else I got in here, man? Who else I got in here before we get, before we get too far in here, do a couple things for me. Do the liking, do the subscribing, do the sharing. You understand? 3 things. DB3. It's right here. Do the liking, do the subscribing, do the sharing. All right. Definitely want to give a super shout out to my boy Steve Penn. Happy belated family. Like I say, wonderful introduction song. You got you know how to make the melodies, you understand, and you made a wonderful introduction song for the kid, and I appreciate you 1,000 times. You understand? You can catch that thing on Spotify. You catch it on YouTube Music. Bring the boxing intro. You feel me? Yeah. Okay. Said the boy got his own song. What? The boy got his own song. Oh my God! Come on, just little old me, boy, got his own song. Old Barney got his own song. All right. Okay, so it's some other good fights going on, man. There's some other good things going on. Boss man, I see you. I got Riviera Frazier in there. I got Boxing True. Of course, I got the kid Steve Penn in there. Luke Lazo. Yes, sir. I appreciate everybody in the chat. I got G, man. I got JC. Yeah. Okay. I see. I say, what's good, Bernie? Sending you love. Yeah, appreciate you, family. All right. So, like I say, it's a lot of good things going on in boxing. Another fight that's being overlooked is Bam Rodriguez versus Sonny Edwards in the unification for the 112-pound championship, and should be, for the Ring Magazine championship. I think Sonny Edwards over there is a heck of a guy, a small guy, a boxing guy, really tremendous skills. And, Bam is definitely a tremendously skilled fighter, future pound for pounder. And like I say, I think a win right here might, he be in the top 12. They used to have it used to be, what kind of magazine? It used to be the Dirty Dozen or something. It was the top 12 pound for pound they had. And I think he might crack that. He beating this guy, Sonny Edwards, an undefeated kid from England, IBF champion, solid boxer. I mean, just solid. Tremendous fight, this fight at 112 pounds. I don't know who's going to be the main event, but I think it's going to be one to watch. It's going to be one to pay attention to. Like I say, if you know Bam, he run in big circles. You know what I'm saying? Get a lot of praise from all the top guys, pound for pounders like Shakur Stevenson and the like. So, like I say, looking for Bam. Been on a tremendous wave. And like I say, it's a young champion coming into his own. And I think this is a tremendous opportunity for him. Definitely trying to be great. And the skill set that he has, this is definitely a fight for one to make. Almost kind of remind me of Danny Romero and Johnny Tapia for the unified 115-pound championship at 115. Like I say, 115 WBO IBF. Same thing. Johnny Tapia was WBO. Romero was IBF. They both from Albuquerque, though. It's one from Phoenix and one from Albuquerque, I think. So there's both from down that way. And it was unification match of 2 young studs, and they got it on and they put on a spectacular show. So I can't wait to see that fight. I didn't get a chance because I've been sitting around. Like I say, ain't been did nothing. And I, again, appreciate everybody in the chat. Again, do one more thing for me. Like, subscribe, share. Do 3 things I said. Sorry. Like, subscribe, share. I didn't get to talk about Big Baby. Big Baby. Shout out to Big Baby. You feel me? Look good. Recently did pass the test with Charles Martin with fine colors. And, just fought a undefeated Russian guy, a big guy. He's put on a display of boxing skills and everything you want to see in a young fighter. And he looked good, So shout out to them, Coach Derry, Ray Diesel, doing a great job with the kid. And like I say, it's all about the money, So definitely got the eye on the prize, and with that in mind, you can't get complacent when it's all about the money. You understand? Don't get distracted when it's all about the money. You feel me? So make sure you run your miles, kid. Do all that good stuff you need to do. You understand, to be in top shape. Never give a sucker an even break. You hear me? All right. Much love, big baby. Okay. So, all right, like I say, the big baby got a big future going ahead for him. What else is new? Of course, we got the Shakur's Devin Haney feud going up, and it's been a back and forth thing when they should just fight. Devin, just fight him. Stop playing around. Stop playing tag and shit, and just fight him. You niggas think you niggas need a belt. You niggas already champions. Just fight to be fighting. Say, nigga, I'm sick of you talking shit. I'll beat your ass. We don't need no fucking belt. I'm gonna beat your ass because you one of the best. Ain't you one of the best? Yes. Both of you niggas one of the best. So fight then. Fuck, you don't need no fucking belts. Just fight to be fighting because you niggas is cold like that. Damn. You feel me? So anyway, they got Shakur. I heard he was going up. They gonna fight him with Frank Martin in a WBC fight. And I thought that kind of odd because the promotional companies and everything that we've been going through with that top rank in PBC, but I know the WBC hold a lot of weight over there in PBC. So, Frank Martin is a rising contender and definitely ain't no punk. You understand? So if he get a shot at the championship, of course he won't take it. Shakur, been waiting in the wings for the championship. Devin only giving up the WBC because WBC like that, they want the money. You understand? Like what, boy? Yeah, all right. We're going to have two champions. Devin, we're going to hold you over there in recess, and you going to have the recess belt. Shakur, you going to have the main championship because he going to jump. He ain't going to never come back to 35, but we going to, you know what I mean? You understand? We're going to keep a hold on both of them. You understand? So that's what it is with that. And like I say, I still think it's a good fight. Again, it's a good fight. Frank Martin is a rising contender. Definitely didn't have the amateur background that Stevenson had, but, been showing himself to be a solid pro with a solid team down there. And, I'm saying, it's a good fight. You know what I mean? He beat his biggest test, which is Mike Rivera, to earn his number one position. And like I say, I think it's a good fight. Where else can you go wrong? Lomachenko obviously don't want the fight, which I think was more deserved, which will be in Shakur's, for him, being a future great as we seeing in him, and Lomachenko, who was a great, a current great right now. You want to see kind of the passing of the torch type of thing. As again, we had a close decision loss to Devin Haney, which a lot of people thought that Lomachenko won the fight. And, including Stevenson, Big Baby, what else? Bud Crawford, and a lot of the top guys thought that Lomachenko won the fight. So, again, sometimes when you really win, you really lose. Sometimes when you lose, you really win. Sometimes when you really lose, you really whatever. You understand? But you get what I'm trying to say. So I think it'd have been a terrific fight. But since Lomachenko want to do what he want to do, you know what I'm saying? I think it's an excellent fight for Shakur because I think Frank Martin is a young tiger. You know what I'm saying? He ready to go. He ain't backing down. He fresh. You feel me? He ain't all beat up. He ready to go. He's strong. He fast. He owed a lot of skills in himself. So, I think it's a tremendous fight for the championship, for the vacant title. You know what I'm saying? Not upgraded to the title. You can't upgrade him. Fight for the vacant title. You got to fight somebody. Feel me? Hey, whatever. Get somebody. I don't care who it is, but get somebody. Can't upgrade me now. Actually, to be upgraded, it takes the luster off winning the championship. Actually, it takes the luster off winning the championship to get an email to say you are now the world champion, as opposed to and the new. All right, I'm done. Boy, I'm light years ahead of you guys. Y'all ain't never said nothing like that. I ain't heard none of these. Man. All right. I'm just saying. Come on. All right. Okay, so like I say, Haney going up to fight. What's the fella's name? Regis Prograis. I seen something what he said that Prograis said that the kid holding up, Devin holding up, some odd reason, don't know. But that's the fight to be looking for in that situation. And blah blah blah. It's not really a big fight. It's a step out fight, actually, because definitely Regis should have been looking for Tio. Like, hell yeah. Cause you really got the shit that I really had though. Cause I kind of beat old boy, I thought. So you got my shit for real. And you really got the real shit though. Haney, like, I guess that's a money grab though. I could see Regis probably thinking like that's sweet over there with Devin. You know what I mean? And Devin kind of thinking it's sweet with them. So both people think it's sweet. You know what I mean? Each other think it's sweet. So it's a play. It's a play. It's a play for Regis because he like, I'm gonna get the money and plus the fame. You know what I mean? It's a big fight, even though T.O. huge fight. But at the same time, feel me? So it is what it is. All right. So what else is new? And last but not least, before I get to some questions, I've been seeing a thing about Wilder and Ruiz. That's a hell of a fight. And again, I think I touched on that. I mean, Wilder really need to compromise himself. I think he really need to get himself together because the knockout with Helenas was trash. He lost his biggest fights, and he need to settle down just a little bit for real. Because Eddie Ruiz ain't never been fucked up like that. Excuse my language. A boy ran from him the second time. Joshua did. Parker ran from him, really. He really ain't been fucked. Ruiz, you know what I mean? Like I say, he's not the fanciest looking guy. You know, out of shape a little bit looking, but he got fast hands. He got good power. And he been around. He a veteran. You know what I'm saying? So, like I say, definitely got to put some respect on his name. Plus, he bringing them people with him. Yeah. I don't care what you say. He bringing them people with him. Yeah. He bringing them people with him. You know what I mean? All us though, for real. Because I mess with Reese. Like you say, you know, we wanted the same at the same time. You know what I'm saying? We got so much alike. It's not even funny. You feel me? And to say that we don't love each other or how that is, it's a little bit of beef with everybody, but mostly understand we sticking with each other. So, like I say, I love Eddie Ruiz and had a pleasure of meeting him at the same time he fought on Buzz undercard. And what you know, he become a world champion. So shout out to Eddie Ruiz, and I hope he get his just due. Okay, so here we field questions. I see what he say. Okay, boxing true. All right, I get it. My boy, shout out to Chasing Paper Cannabis. You feel me? He said, Bernie, that's me. You feel me? Said, Bernie, that's me. Yeah, appreciate you. Jersey, what he say? Bernie forgot. Man. Oh, man. Damn. It ain't that serious, family. It ain't that serious. What he say? Oh, I don't know what they talking about. Okay. Okay, what I got? Boxing True. All the people in the chat, man. I appreciate everybody. You understand? I appreciate everybody. Do a couple things for me one more time. Do the like and do the subscribe and do the sharing. What do you say? KDR, what do you say? What do you say? Ooh, they flooding in. Salute. Crawford, Thurman, different, Bernie. That's a hell of a fight. Like I say, you know, the kid will look for the money, and I think those are great fights. You know, of course, Canelo is definitely cash out money. Charlo is definitely, you know, a legacy fight. Both of them are actually legacy fights because they both undisputed champions. Cold blooded. That boy ain't as good to be Bud Crawford. Any rate, but Thurman is a good fight, and I truly want Bud to fight him for real. I really want Bud to fight him. I don't knock Bud. I understand where he's coming from, and that brings to my point. I was thinking this. You know, it has been a long time, and just me being a fan, it has been a long time since Bud been his thing. But it's like now you dig like. He like riding his wave and he looking so sharp and he feels so good. Even not that he always not look sharp, but you feel me? Just like he at this plateau right now, like where he can't get beat. And this is like he just arrived, you know what I'm saying? And we want to see it a little bit more. Actually, I want to see it a little bit more. And like I say, I think that, you know, appreciate you, mama. Like I say, you know, the Keith Thurman fight is a good fight. You know, it's like a victory lap fight as a champion? You know, I think back in the day when things was different, you know, that'll be a fight that he will fight next, you know, get this guy, you know, just like Joe Louis did, you know, he won any star fighting former champions and, you know, guys like that, you know, but it's a different time. And like I said, I would love to see that fight, but that would be a fight. I think the Charlo fight would be a great fight. And then I think that, you know, again, you know what I'm saying? It would be Keith Thurman fight, you know, I think they both fights, but I think in the meantime, between time, Keith Thurman been a hell of a fight. I think Spence is a great fight. Of course, coming from the victory is owed to him, but I would love to see him fight Keith Thurman. Okay. Aspects and angles checking in. Appreciate you, my boy, for all the shots and shout outs, my guy. Appreciate you. Appreciate your aspects and angles. Hitty. He said, pose. All right. What'd he say? Okay, he says Dino Bravo says Thurman don't deserve a shot. He should have fought Bud back then. Well, again, them boys is getting told what to do. So, we all said that, but them boys was getting told what to do, and Bud was froze out by the top dogs, by the guys, guys that make all the decisions. And so that's just where it was at. Okay, School of Skills. Now we talking. Why Benavidez getting cold feet with Andre? I'm telling you. And like I say, as much as Canelo Benavidez a shot, he really don't, because Andre deserved his shot, man. Andre deserved his shot, but the thing about Andre is that he just hasn't had a breakout performance to where, I was just watching Bud against Derry Jean, and it was they called it an audition for the fight Pacquiao. And like I said, he just never had that fight to where you just like, this guy's causing up a stir. It's definitely a true problem to solve, in that aspect. But as far as any excitement, he never shows any air of danger on his behalf. He never shows any like savagery in his attack. So, I think that's what's holding up Andre. And but I think far as skills and class goes, I definitely he deserves a shot, almost like Jack Johnson. Just threw my mind back to that, and as his shot started to elude him, he beat more savage. He beat the guys worse. He was kind of a more laid back guy, outpoint you guy, kind of just beat you down a little type. But then he started to be, real savage with these guys. So it is what it is. That's what you got to do. They want to see savagery, baby. They want to see savagery. All right. So listen, you see what skills say. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the share button. Do the thing. All right. WCS says, Bernie the Box, do you think Frank Martin being Shakur Stevenson fight eye test? Like I say, I think he holds a lot of skills, young, ambition, and undefeated. You understand? So I think all those things, and he's skillful. I think that's the key. I think that's a dangerous guy. They keep asking me, Bernie, why don't you fight? I know I'm handsome and I look good and I'm sharp, but listen, I ain't got the ambition. That man trying to steamroll me, and I'm in there just having a good time. Shit. Boxing, you ain't in there having a good time. All right. So other news. Now listen, I'm gonna get up out of here. I ain't gonna hold y'all. Appreciate everybody again. Flying high. You understand? Money on my mind. Jay the God, Jam Newton. I see you, Jam Newton. You understand? Guy. You feel me? Okay. Like I say, so now about this guy quitting this guy, I don't know that. And if he quit Derrick James, I don't understand the reason why. Like I say, I seen Derrick James giving him pretty good instructions, and you definitely don't want to fall apart just because y'all didn't win on the biggest stage and y'all kind of got humiliated. So what? Huh? We live to fight another day. Come on, listen, man. Look, ain't nothing changed. We've been in here the whole time, And then, like I say, you can't blame. I don't know. But like I say, I hate to see people split up. Then I guess you see what's real and what's not. I think Derrick James is a good trainer. This guy been around boxing. He fought. He had a lot of guts himself, fighting the number one contender. He only had 10 fights, televised fight. So that say a lot about himself right there. You understand? So I give him a lot of flack. And, sometimes we all fall short. But I think he know what he's doing with that boxing. And, man, like I say, I think it'd be a terrible mistake for Errol Spence for him to split. And I see like Errol Spence, if you watch that fight, he was doing all the same stuff he doing everybody else. Crawford just had an answer for it. And then you got to understand this too. A lot of times, guys, they kind of on the decline, or They intimidated by the man's reputation. So his reputation preceded him, and he became a wrecking truck. You understand? Especially when they see the way he plowed through Brook, say, okay, this guy is for real. He can take it too. So, with that being said, these guys is already checked out, almost like a Mike Tyson type of thing, going there with Errol Spence. They was already going there to lose, and that ain't his fault. You understand? He just do what he do. Bud already had a feeling about what he was going to do, already had studied him, and being that this guy is supposed to be the killer, we the giant killers, you understand? So took him apart, did our homework on him, and imagining, studied, prayed, meditated on the fight, and everything and every move that he made, studied into a science and broke him down. That's again different levels to these things. You understand? Okay, to say the cream rise to the top. And that's what he did. Always does. You understand? Shout out to Bud Crawford. Okay, so like I say, I hate to see those guys split. It's sad and pathetic if they do split. And they've been working this whole good time, and no need now. Just got to go back to the drawing board. You understand? All right. Okay, so that's my word for the day. You understand? Stay together. You feel me? Okay, let me get some super shout outs. Shout out to my boy Donnell with the accuracy ball out there in Colorado Springs. Shout out to Triple Threat for always having us. Shout out to B&B Boxing as a whole. You understand? Everybody holding the set down. Want to give a super shout out to all the Olympians, the trials winners, or trying to go to the trials. Feel me? We got my own Alan Pardino and Carlito Garibo from B&B Boxing Academy. We got Keon Davis going up. We got Troy going up, Troy Nash going up, Keon Davis going up. You know what I'm saying? Young studs going up, trying to get their spot on that Olympic team, trying to capture the glory that they see these guys doing. You know what I mean? So shout out to them. Can't wait to see what happened with those guys. And what else I got to say? I ain't got nothing else to say. So I'm gone. I said I'm gone. Oh, wait up. Hold on. Before I go, I'm burnt out. It's like she said at the service. Shout out to Vermont. This for you, baby. This for you, baby. Said he always got something to say. See, I got my boy Larry Holmes up there going up. You understand? Like I say, I've been slacking on my show. My song ain't been popping. You understand? I ain't been having nothing in the background. You understand? But today I want to kind of step it up a little bit. Like I say, I had the song popping, and I got my boy Larry Holmes going up. And when I seen it coming up, put up documentaries, I put up Larry Holmes. It's the perfect one because we wanted to say the underdog turned to wonder dog. You understand? Leave with all the money. You understand? Got all the glory. They didn't want us to make it, but we did. They didn't want us to make it, but we did. Now we'll put some respect on our name. You understand? Put some respect on our name. You talking about Larry Holmes, flabby and slick. Why? How? When? Stop it. 20 title defenses. 7 years champ. Retired with all the money. Then they robbed him. Oh my God. All right. So that's it. That's my word of the day. All right. So I'm gone. I said I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm gone.